A chicken on a roller coaster? Welcome to Good Mythical More. We are going to be answering some questions from you guys, the Mythical Beasts.
I get this question all the time. Before we get into their questions, people ask,
Okay, before we get into it,
did you guys meet? Well, let me tell you what. Let me tell you how I first found Ro. So I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty, like my favorite game ever.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
made a Black Ops Call of Duty themed cake and tweeted it to me, and I was beyond amazed and impressed. So that was how I first found you.
I was too nervous to ask you to come bake with me because when I started YouTube, I have a very small channel, and Justine had been doing this for a while. She had a very big channel, and I never wanted to bother her. I was just a fan. I loved her, and so I thought, how do I get your attention? It was like light friendship flirting. So I made a cake that I thought she'd love, and then I tagged you in the tweet because I was too nervous to invite you to come bake with me. So
I was blown
I kind of
away.
just threw it out there, and then when you're fishing, you throw it out there and see if something will bite.
Oh, I caught on to that bait real quick. I favorited it. I retweeted. I liked. I did all of the things that you could do back then. But now here we are. We actually met randomly at YouTube Space.
Yeah, we were on a
couple years
panel, and then I just started texting her TMI tweets.
Love it.
Oh, I mean, texting you DMs that were TMI.
She slid into those DMs.
I did. I was like, hey, we're friends now.
I was like, sweet.
Here's all my business. Want to hang out? And I think you're into it because we're friends now.
Yeah, it worked out.
This is a good strategy if you guys want to make friends.
Slide into the DMs.
Slide into the DMs and just, show them that you love them right away. And if it scares them and they run away, then they didn't want to be friends with you.
Something like that. Well, I guess we could get into your questions
Great
now.
advice, Ro.
The first one we've got from... Oh, this is a good question.
This is a question for you. Because you've been in an evil mansion on Joey's show, remember?
I have. You're right. So Kiki, I don't know, wants to know what the best way is to get out of an evil mansion. Well, I died. I got buried alive in a coffin.
So maybe this would not be a good question for you.
No, probably not. Have you ever played Luigi's Mansion?
No, but I played Clue before.
Wait, didn't we play Harry Potter Clue?
Yeah, we played Harry Potter Clue. We were in kind of like a castle. It was a Hogwarts building, but that's kind of like a mansion.
That was my first time playing Clue, and I just want to say I won, so I just want to put that out there.
She just wanted to slide that in there.
Slid in to those DMs.
So how did you win? What
I don't
what would
remember
you
how I
say,
even played the game.
How to get out of the mansion?
I'm not sure. Did I cheat? I don't remember.
I had a few glasses of red wine. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember.
Maybe that's how I won.
We're just having so much fun. We couldn't remember.
I would say the best way to get out of a haunted mansion is
Find
make sure...
an exit.
That's good, too. I was going to say make sure you have a vacuum.
Run.
A vacuum. If you guys played Luigi's Mansion, you get the reference.
Take off your high heels. Run.
Yeah, not like Jurassic Park. That made me so mad. I was like, girl, take off your high heels.
I couldn't. I can barely walk downstairs in high heels. There's no way.
I can barely walk, like, with no shoes on. So
when have I seen you in high heels?
Probably not very often.
I'm trying to think about it.
Unless there's a red carpet.
An
Mama
event,
ain't putting on
an
any
event.
shoes.
You'll wear the heels at the events.
So maybe like twice a year. Next question.
Next question.
I want to know where Ro and Justine keep all their energy stored.
Where do you store your energy?
I take a lot of naps, like a lot of naps. Like when I get sleepy, I just gotta go.
Yeah.
You know? And then I'm good to go.
I just don't sleep. I think I was just naturally born this way, programmed this way, high energy. If you ask my mom, she will say I just never sleep. I never shut off.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really difficult for me just to turn it down.
Like I could fall asleep right now. Like with all of you people here, I could lay down and just fall asleep. Like actually, when I was in high school, we had this strategy because I'd be in computer class and I would just go underneath the desk and like take a nap. And
in class?
In class. So like for a good like 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh. I was like that overactive hyper kid that was like, hey teacher, I got another question. Hey teacher, I got another question. They were like, what is this child on? And I'm like, life. That's how I was born.
Usually the question is like, where's Justine? They're like, oh,
she's taking a nap.
Yeah, well, the teacher knew, but he was really nice.
Different strategies.
I
also drink a lot of coffee. Maybe related.
Coffee does nothing to me. I drink it before bed.
I drink a lot of cups of coffee.
Me too.
I think our tolerance is a little higher than the average person.
How do you feel about lollipop coffee? This is disgusting.
This is the aftermath of the other video that we made.
Oh, gosh.
I'm still drinking this, and I have no shame. I don't care. Tastes good.
I'm trying to read
I'm doing
Mackenzie's question. Mackenzie
next
Packer.
question.
How do you come up with unique content? How do you stay creative during creative slumps?
That is a really good question. For me, the problem is shutting the creativity off. That's how I've always been naturally, really, really creative, and to the point driving my family members crazy. Sometimes even my boyfriend, I'll be in the shower, we have a glass door, and I'll get an idea even in the shower, early in the morning or late at night, and I'm like, oh, we could do this, and I'll draw it on the shower door, and he'll be like, oh, please stop. And I'm like, oh, I got an idea. I just can't shut it off.
I actually get a lot of ideas in the shower, which is great. And then I forget, like, I'm showering and I'm just, like, thinking, I'm like, wow, water bill, hello, we're in a drought, Los Angeles, I'm in trouble. But, yeah, I think the same thing. I have too many ideas and I don't have enough, I guess, capacity to do it all. So
That's the same with me.
it's a struggle. So I actually have too many ideas.
I've never felt like what people call a writer's block or a creativity block. My problem is turning it off. I think I have that hyperactive creative mind. So that brings on its own set of problems, like lack of sleep. Like if you ever notice me acting really loopy, just know that I probably haven't slept in multiple days.
For sure.
Yeah. Which is not healthy. That's something I'm working on.
Well, Emily wants to know, what snack do you enjoy while chilling?
Ooh, recently I've been eating these flavored macadamia nuts. What I mean by that is they just got a bag of macadamia nuts and they have different flavors sprinkled on them, like barbecue, sour cream and onion.
Oh.
I've been really into those.
Yeah, that
And
sounds really like a great snack to just chill to.
I've been eating those when I watch TV. They aren't the most healthy snack,
No.
but I really have been, I like how crunchy they are. I like popcorn too.
I'm really into salt and vinegar chips.
Oh,
like those
yes.
kettle ones, like that bag, which
Yes.
I like to say that there's a lot of air in them. So whenever I finish like the whole bag, then I feel better about myself. But gosh, they're
Yeah.
so good.
They're
that and just
good.
like candy. I love candy.
Yeah.
So good. Next question.
Yeah, next question. What do we have here?
Ooh, what are your favorite baking gadgets/gadgets in general? Baking gadgets.
Baking gadgets? My all-time favorite baking gadget, and this kind of answers the next question as well. The next question is, do you have any kitchen hacks for people who feel like, do you have any kitchen hacks for people that don't feel like buying super fancy kitchen tools? Kind of answers both of these questions at once. Number one thing I would recommend to buy is an electric hand mixer, because price range, they can range from $4, $4.99 to $60, like a higher end, well-made KitchenAid one, and it makes your life so much easier when you're baking. It saves so much time.
It's actually really true because I didn't have one for the longest time, so I finally did get one. Man, it really is a lifesaver.
It really is, because you don't need a fancy $200 stand mixer. Do they make things easier? Yes, but you don't need it. But when you're making a meringue or macaroons, you have to whip on a high speed for 8 minutes. That's right, Justine, 8 minutes. And by the time, if you're doing that by hand with a whisk, you're going to be out of breath. You may hyperventilate.
You might.
So you need a hand mixer.
I'll tell you what, though, I actually use a blender for a lot of things. I've made
She's
cakes
very
in blenders. But the thing with the blender is you put the liquids in first and then you put the dry ingredients. And
Like
then
a smoothie.
It's great. Works out great most times.
I will say that it is a very creative technique, and I've seen it work.
We made cakes in the blender for the first time.
And it worked.
It was
we made
great.
a holiday spice cake, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
So I can't knock your method because it actually worked.
It does. I don't think it's the best method, but you know what? Whatever gets the job done. You got to do what you got to do.
Do you guys want to
Electric
pick one
hand
more
mixer.
question?
Yeah. What do we have here?
Let's see. How do you...
Perfect.
Dog owners! Oh, what's the best part about being dog owners?
Everything.
Absolutely. I love my little boy so much.
We didn't bring them today, but we have 2 little beasts at home.
We do.
We both have dogs. I've got a little French bulldog named Cookie, and that was her name when I adopted her, so I didn't even change it. Part of it is because she already knew her name. And I didn't want to confuse her because she's so sweet, but she's simple. So I didn't want to confuse my little baby girl. And then what kind of dog is Maddie?
Maddie is a Poodle Chihuahua Bichon Lhasa Apso mix. I know this because I got his DNA test, which you can get on Amazon. It's great.
His DNA
Of course I did. It's great. Family tree. One side of his family is like straight Poodle Chihuahua. The rest, the other half.
Who's the dad side?
I don't know. It doesn't say. So either mommy or daddy's been a little bit crazy in their lifetime. But either way, that's my little boy. And he's also a DJ.
Yes.
He can play the ones and twos.
Maddie's very talented.
Honestly, if you tell if you tell my son that there's a treat involved, he'll do anything. But he can DJ. I'm sure we can get you guys a clip of that.
We are proud dog moms, and
proud.
I love every part of it. Even wiping that hair in my mouth.
No, it's just
in my eye.
You're good.
We've loved every part of having you guys host this episode. Thank
you
so much.
Thanks, you guys. This was fun.
Thanks for sticking around for Good Mythical More.
If you want to watch more, well, we don't have Good Mythical more, but we do have a lot more videos.
Here's 2 of them.
Also, click the circular channel icon to subscribe.